So today we're speedrunning through Slime Rancher, a game where we exploit these slimes and use their natural resources for our own capitalist gain. So we're going to start a new game and we have a little loading screen along with a little lore about us being 1,000 light years away from Earth, we're becoming a slime rancher, whatever, I don't really care about that. We're a speedrunner, so the only thing we care about is being fast, and that's just what we're going to want to do. We're going to start the timer as soon as we can start moving, and then we're going to get a couple of these slimes and get a couple of these carrots. The first thing we want to do in this game is get a ton of different food, because we're going to use it in just a second. So I'm going to get some of the pogo fruits, some of the carrots, and we're going to want at least 31 food in total. So let me get that as well. Go over here, get a couple more carrots. And yeah, you can see there's a bunch of slimes. I mean, this is called Slime Rancher, but we're not worried about these slimes because they're not going to give us a ton of money. We're worried about the slimes that are going to make us a ton of money and allow us to go faster. But before we get to that, we have this guy who we're going to overfeed. Yeah, you can see he's pretty happy to get a meal. He seems like he's in a pretty good state. But what he doesn't realize is that he's gonna explode. Yeah, we just murdered that man so we could go fast in a video game. But the reason we had to do that is because we had to get his slime key. Now, the slime keys are important because they allow us to open up new areas. So, you know, in my opinion, perfectly okay reason to just go ahead and murder a man. It happens. But anyway, instead of questioning the morality of that situation, we're just gonna keep going on and making our way to the door. And one thing I should mention while we're on our way and doing this long running section is we do have a stamina meter. You can see with the stamina meter, you can run for a while until it runs out, and then you gotta stop running. But anyway, instead of worrying about that, let's worry about this part where we open the door so we can open that new area. But instead of waiting for that to spawn in and do all that kind of stuff, we use slimes to just go up that wall. So we effectively were able to skip an animation and go faster, which I guess is the purpose of a speedrun. So if you are wondering, if you aim your gun at a specific place, then you can keep jumping off the slimes that are getting shot out. And yeah, we effectively just skip an entire section. It's kind of beautiful. But what we're going to want to do now is get some of these mint mangoes and feed them to these yellow guys. And why we want to do that is we want their honey plorts. So I'm going to get 4 different honey plorts, and we don't really care about the people we just dissected. Yeah, whatever, you guys can get out of here. And we also want 1 mint mango that we're going to take with us. Also, what we're going to want to do in this area is get 4 of these different boom slimes, which we're going to use in just a second. Just got to get 1 more right there. Get rid of these briar chicks. Things keep trying to come in my gun, even if I don't want them to. And we want 2 different Q berries before we can head out. For some reason, there's just a handy teleporter right there. So I guess I'll use that. And there we go. Now we can start a mint mango farm. We can place down these boom slimes and give them some honey plorts so they can evolve. We're going to get rid of this chicken and this slime that's over here so they don't annoy us. And anything that is annoying, we just kind of send off this cliff and murder. Murder is a very general scheme of this game. You know, it happens a lot. And now it's time to go to sleep for the day. We did a lot of work murdering and going through everything. You know, it was a long day. So we're going to sleep for 2 days total so we can allow our slimes to farm up a lot of different natural resources. And we're going to head out. Now it's time to get all the stuff that we got out of that. And yeah, we get a ton of different money out of this. So what we want to do with these guys is use their natural resources so we can make a ton of money. Put it right in there, make our money, and be on our way. We are going to have to get a little bit more money from them before we continue on, but that was a pretty good amount. And with that money, we can make 3 new farms. 2 of these are going to be for these Q berries, and the other one, of course, was for the pogo fruit. I forget the name of it. You saw what it was just a second ago. You know, it's something. And yeah, it's time to sleep for another 2 days. We are a very lazy person. We also keep getting emails, and I just kind of pretend I'm checking them and then go back to sleep, which is kind of funny. I'm sure there's some interesting information in there, but I also don't really care. But there we go. We can get the rest of this stuff that we got out of these slimes, and this will hopefully be enough money that we need for the rest of the game. They keep trying to explode me. Guys, can you please stop doing this? I'm gonna feed them a couple of these mangoes as well, just to make sure we get enough money, because this game is really annoying with the money stuff. It really likes just not giving you enough, but it looks like we did, so what we can do now is murder these guys. They serve their purpose. I don't really need them anymore. They seem pretty happy to get murdered too, so I think it's morally correct. And we're also going to want to take a couple of these mint mangoes on the way, so I'm going to get a couple of those. And we're going to take this guy with us, because this is the one person that we're not going to murder. We're going to put him right there, so he's stuck there and he can't move. Yeah, sorry about that, man. You know, you got to do what you got to do. I'm just trying to be a slime rancher, and also we did not get enough money. That is upsetting. So we're actually going to place that guy right there because we got unlucky with the luck. that is kind of sad. So we're gonna sleep until the morning for another 2 days, and we're gonna continue on with our next part of this run. Okay, there we go. And what we're gonna want to do right away once we wake up is we're gonna upgrade a couple of our things, our jetpack, those boots, and these 2 things as well. And now one thing we can do is get a total of 30 different stuff in each of our inventory slots. So that's gonna be nice because we need 25 Q berries and 25 mint mangoes. So let me just get these. I'm gonna have to take some of these off of here. Also, please just let this be enough money that we need for the rest of the run. I don't know if it's going to be, but I'm very much hoping. I think that might be. I'm just gonna move on with my life. Dude, you're gonna get back in there, make me some more money. I'm gonna be on my way. I'll come back later. So yeah, it's time for the second part of the run after our farming section. We're gonna run back in the same general direction because it's time to go back and murder another slime. It's a pretty common theme with this game, but before we do that, we also want to get a rock slime. Now, one nice thing is our stamina meter, it now is at 150, which is gonna mean we can run for a little bit longer. I mean, that's nice, I guess, but whatever. We're gonna get that rock slime down there, give him a carrot, and it's time for some cold-blooded murder. My favorite kind, actually. So we're gonna feed this man a ton of different food until the point at which he can't eat it anymore. And there we go, we did it. You know, I'm not too worried about the morality of it. I'm just worried about how much potential money I can make. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna get a couple of these slimes right here, get rid of that Q berry, and hopefully there will be a rock plort right there. And now we can head on our way, use that glitch again to get ourselves up there. And here we go. But before we head out once more, we need to get one of these tabby slimes. So I'm gonna get that guy. And there we go. We're all set up for the next part of this run. So it's time for another long running section where we just have to do a ton of stuff. You know, these happen a lot in this game. It is pretty interesting though, because you do have some interesting movement as you're going on your way. But yeah, running. You know, hey, pink slime. How you doing? I hope you're having a good day, dude. You know, just keep living your life, I guess. And we're gonna want to head over here, please. Game, come on. All right, there we go. Got up there. And yeah, now we have a jetpack, so we can just jetpack past some things. We're gonna want to shoot this tabby slime over there, get a hen, and we're gonna want to feed this tabby slime the hen we just got. This is gonna give us another plort. Dude, no, dude, do not jump over there, you idiot. Oh my gosh. Come on, dude. Eat that, please. Please eat this. Sometimes these guys just don't eat these things. There you go. I really appreciate it finally doing that. And we can take the tabby plort. That was kind of annoying. I was scared things were just not going to work out, but it did. So, you know, that's good. We can feed these different things, these different plorts. And this is basically so we can continue on with the story. So we have to get a ton of different plorts. And here are going to be 3 more of these before we have to leave. There are a couple more plorts we have to get before we can move on with our lives. So, you know, we have to go back, get some more stuff, and continue on. So I'm gonna head back in this direction. You know, we got that little mystical section where a bunch of stuff happened. I don't really care. You know, the story, the lore will come later. What we're gonna do now is head on our way. I'm gonna pick up 1 pink slime on the way so we can do some movement tech a little later. And we're kind of just running through the entire area, whatever, until we get up to this area. And yeah, you might have guessed it. It's time for some more cold-blooded murder. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bounce off that pink slime and feed this guy. We got all these mint mangoes just for him. He seems happy, as they all do, before they realize, yeah, I'm about to die. But anyway, we got our new key and now we can emergency return. Emergency returns basically allow you to go back to your home and not really worry about that. So we can just go all the way back. But we do lose everything in our inventory, but that doesn't include the keys, so it doesn't really matter to us. And what we're gonna wanna do now is get a couple of these Q berries so we can take those on our way. Also, this pink slime, are you kidding me, dude? I didn't even know he was over here. I'm gonna have to kill him. And I'm also gonna get a couple more of these resources with me right now. And some of these honey and boom plorts so I can make sure that, you know, things are actually working out in the way I need them to. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yep. I am doing everything at once. This is going to lose me a bit of time, but whatever. I just want to make sure I have enough money, and we definitely should now, so that should be a good thing. We're going to take some of these pogo fruits, and we're going to sleep for another 2 days. Yep. It's time for another one of our beautiful sleeping sections. We do get some star mail. I don't really know what that's about. You know, some email about a Z rewards club or something. Who cares? I have 2 days to sleep for. You know, I'm not going to worry about that, but there we go. That's going to get past there. And now what we can do is upgrade our tank booster and core booster a bit more. And yeah, that's why we needed the money. So we're gonna want about 40 Q berries, as many mint mangoes as we can get, and 40 pogo fruit. Okay, let's go over here. This seems like a good amount. You just want as much as you can because this is kind of a weird part we're about to go into. And yeah, finally we can take our slime that we had here all this time, and it's time to go on a journey with him. In my stream, we actually decided to name this guy Ted because I was streaming, practicing, and learning this game. By the way, go follow my stream, twitch.tv/EazySpeezy. But yeah, we're taking Ted with us. You know, he seems pretty happy to go on this journey. journey. He's probably never gone on a journey like this. But we're gonna do some cool platforming where we use our jetpack to make our way to this tree, go over here, make ourselves up here, and we kind of just have to wait for a second. Yeah, energy rechargeable is kind of annoying sometimes, but there we go. We got over there. We can jump down to this area, make our way over here, and we skip a pretty big section right there. Oh, and what we're gonna want to do over there, I actually almost forgot, that would have been embarrassing, is we want to get a carrot. So I'm gonna get one more carrot right here, and we're gonna move on our way with our boom plort. Or is he a plort or a slime? I don't really know what they're called. Okay, I'm trying to speedrun. I can't think of all the names. But what we want to do with this guy right here is actually some pretty cool tech. We have to wait for our energy to recharge, and then we jump, bounce off him, so we can fly up a bit higher, make it up that ledge, and yeah, we just skipped past another section. I love just not playing games and instead using tech to go past them. Okay, so what we want to do now is we're going to these green guys. Please stop falling off. Are you kidding me? That was just terrible RNG. Okay, we got some more green guys right here. We're gonna feed one of them a carrot. Dude, eat it. Thank you. Okay, now he's gonna give us a plort of his own, a rad plort, and it's time to take Ted back with us. We're gonna head over here, do a little bit of platforming up this thing. Come on. Come on, game. Just let me get up here. It's so weird to see when you have this guy in front of you. He's kind of translucent, but it's also just hard to see through him. But there we go. We wait for our stuff to get back up. We can fly our way over here. And yeah, he's happy. He's really happy to go along for the ride. So, you know, I just love being with him. Unfortunately, we won't have him for too much longer, but at least we have him for now. You know, we can enjoy the area at which we have Ted while we spit him out and also use the slime key. He's going to explode us. Okay, that was very rude. I guess I did throw him on the ground a second earlier, but still, you didn't really have to do that. We're gonna spit him out, give him a Q-berry. Dude, eat. Dude, eat, please. Give him a Q-berry. Put that rad plort in there. Dude, can you please eat? Did I just get bad luck with the... Sometimes they don't want to eat because they're happy. And he doesn't want to eat. Okay, I'll be back when we get to this point again in the run. Okay, so we finally got back here, and I think a little bit of a faster way. I'm just hoping. But hopefully this time I did this right. He looks angry. He doesn't look happy, so it looks like we do have this right. I'm gonna feed him one of those. There you go. You can eat that, bud. We're gonna give him one of those. And there we go. We actually did it right, thankfully. Thank you, Ted. Thank you. So we can use this honey port, put that right there. We're gonna go ahead and get this port right here, which is the boom port, and we're gonna put it right here. And unfortunately, this is the part of the journey where we do say bye to Ted. So, you know, everybody, salute him for coming along in this journey with us. We really appreciate you, man. But now we have this door which is opening up and making a lot of sounds, which are kind of some weird sounds. But here we go. After doing all that, we get this gigantic thing that just opens up. We can go run through here, and now we're in the ancient ruins. So we're gonna activate that. And here's where some cool platforming comes. And this is a really cool part of the speedrun too. So I'm gonna head over here. I probably should have saved my stamina a bit more. Okay, I have to wait a second. This is not fun. Please hurry up and charge for me. Okay, so we're gonna go right here. Oh, okay, please, can I... Okay, I barely saved that. We're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. And I'm gonna have to wait for my stamina a little bit more again. Okay, this is not the best part in the world. Let's go. That should be enough. We can run and all that kind of stuff. There we go. So we're gonna make our way over to here. We're gonna open up this. And now it's time to kill another man for our own purposes. So we got this guy. We're gonna feed him a bunch of these mint mangoes. He seems pretty happy about it, so I think this is okay. We're also gonna give him some of our other berries as he wants them, but he seems pretty happy with that. We're gonna feed them some more of these so that they can give us some of their plorts. Come on, guys, do your thing. We need 5 of these in total, and we should be good. Okay, we have 5 quantum plorts. We also want some quantum slimes with us that we can take. And there we go. We actually got 7 of them, which is too much, and I actually don't need that. What we're gonna wanna do here is please stop using my jetpack. And yeah, we can just kind of go on this way. Yeah, we just skip past that part, whatever. Not really my problem. And we're gonna wanna go all the way over here, make our way there. And yeah, we're kind of just skipping past through all this lore and stuff that's probably going on. Like, I'm trying to go fast. I said it before, I'll say it again. We don't care about the lore. We're gonna use our key to go in right here, and we can go into the final area. So we have this entire thing, which is a pretty cool coliseum. So you're probably wondering, what do you do with this? Well, obviously, we use the stuff we just got to, you know, do our thing. So we're gonna put these in all these different mouths. Hear this weird thing that's happening. I don't know what's going on. And we can step in there, and now we're in the past. so everything looks different. It's actually a really cool effect, and I really like this part of the game. We also don't need these quantum pullets anymore, so I'm just gonna get rid of those. But we're gonna head our way over here, and we're gonna make our way to the next part and the next person we're gonna murder. I'm gonna let myself charge up a tiny bit more of my stamina. We're gonna head over here, and we're gonna do this glitch where we just kind of go up there. Come on, there we go. Okay, that part is always so weird. Time for one last person to murder so we can take his key and we can move on with our lives. So I'm gonna feed him all the stuff I just brought with me. He seems pretty happy. He needs a lot of food, and that's why we had to make sure we had a ton of different stuff. Yeah, I always get worried and I'm like, oh God, what if this isn't enough? But there we go. We got the key. And now we can move on with our lives. So this is a part I kind of have to remember where to go because sometimes I just get confused. Oh yeah, I go this way. I was thinking of the wrong part. See, that's what I mean. But anyway, we can use the key we just got to head over here. We're gonna open up that door, have to wait for this entire part. And I think we can get the sub 20 with this run. I am sure hoping so, please. Okay, we have those guys. I don't really care about them. Whatever, they can do their thing. We're just gonna head down over here, go through this little cave. There's a lot of stuff that's going on. Probably a lot of important stuff that maybe we should pay attention to, but I don't care. It is time for me to go fast. I need to save up some of that, hopefully make it up there. Nice. And here is kind of the ending section. I'm gonna let myself save up a tiny bit more stamina to where I can get back to 200. We're gonna go across these areas. Try not to use our jetpack because it just uses way too much of our energy, and I don't really want that to happen. And now we can head through this area, go up here. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of areas, some lore. All these H messages, by the way, those are lore. That's stuff you probably should pay attention to, but we don't care about it. The only H message that we're concerned about is the very last one, which is going to be at the end right here. So we're gonna go in here. It's gonna be like, oh, stuff's happening, whatever. It's time to emergency return. Yeah, we got our lore message. We got what we needed and we made our way out. So we're gonna get knocked out and now it's time to sleep. This is the part of the speedrun where you go in your house and you sleep until morning and you keep reading your star mail. To get the ending, we do need to read the star mail, and that is why we kept up on it, because we don't want to lose that time. So yeah, just as star mail comes in, we're gonna read it, we're gonna go back to sleep. Yeah, we just had a really long journey, I guess, so I don't really want to worry about doing anything. I think we have to get 7 star mail messages in total, so there's gonna be 5. We have 2 more we have to get. Yeah, this definitely seems like how you're supposed to be a rancher. Look, we just went on a gigantic journey. You know, I think that's enough. Was that the last one? Okay, this is the last one right here. I almost forgot. Sometimes I forget which one is going to be it, but there we go. We can go out there, and that is going to be our time, 1919, which is actually sad because in my practice runs, I got a time that was much better than it. But that's our time for now. And now we get this beautiful song that goes on in the background. And yeah, we won the game. So we get the whole credits scene, but I'm not concerned about that because I'm concerned about where my time was. So if we look on speedrun.com, we can see that we are all the way in around 86th place. And out of 150 people, not the worst time in the world, and I'm pretty proud of this run. But that's Slime Rancher. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorite games that I've speedrun yet. I might continue on with this one. This is just so much fun. Definitely, if you're looking for a speedrun, you like Slime Rancher, do this speedrun. It is a good time. But I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, subscribe to the channel. I do plenty of this speedrunning type content on my channel, and yeah, I'd really appreciate it. But enough shilling. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time.